Oh hey guys, this is a video of my friend Lucas waxing my snowboard. I didn't know how to do it, so I thought I would just record him doing it, so learn something.
Hi, my name is Lucas.
And I'm Luke.
And we're going to show you how to wax your snowboard. So first you need is your wax. I like to use a Dominator wax. It's the Zoom all temperature. It's nice for skis and snowboards. So you need your wax, then you need a scraper, so to scrape it off once you apply the hot wax. You need a brush to brush it out. These are all the finishing tools. And you need Scotch-Brite pads, one a little bit more coarse and one finer. I like to use gloves because the iron is kind of hot. Then you'll need an iron right here. This is a nice old iron. Any iron that doesn't have holes in it will work the best, so the wax doesn't get caught in the holes. You gotta warm that up to 450 to 425 there. Then I also have paper towels to wipe the wax off of the iron.
Alright, so the iron is hot and we're ready to apply the wax.
Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your iron, and it's gotta be 420 to 450 like I said, and you're just gonna take your wax here, and you're just gonna start dripping it on there. And you're gonna wanna get enough on here that it will, so once you get quite a bit on there, you can set down the wax, start ironing out the wax so that it's hot and starts to spread out. And that's what you basically do for the whole board. Get the tip a little bit more. Mainly you want to get the parts that you can start seeing more white or gray color. Those are the parts that need the wax the most.
And we will get back to you once we're on the next step.
Alright guys, I'm about halfway done with this board here. As you can see, you just got to move the iron nice and slow so the wax has a chance to kind of get melted, and then it will just kind of move. Make sure you get your edges nice and good as I'm doing here. And I will catch back up with you guys once I'm done with the rest of the board. Alright guys, I'm just finishing up putting the wax on the board. Just make sure you don't let it sit, and you can go over a couple more times. Now you're going to wait about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you're going to scrape the wax off, and I'll show you all those steps. Alright guys, we let it sit for about 20 minutes, and now we're going to take the wax off. So this is where you're going to use the brush, the scraper, and then our two different Scotch pads here. So first we're going to take the scraper, and we're going to scrape all that nice wax you just put on your board. So you want to just do single strips like this, and just try to get it all off there. So I'm going to start doing the rest of this board, and I'll come back to you when I'm done. Alright, so we're just about done putting the wax, scraping the wax off, and now I'm going to show you the next step. You can just kind of make a couple long strokes right as you're finishing up. So now you're going to take your brush, it's a Swix wax brush. You're just going to brush it out. Okay, not too heavily, but brush it out, and this is going to help get the finer particles off. So I'm going to brush this board off, and then we'll do the next step. Now you're going to take, so I was talking about Scotch pads earlier, and so what I meant by those are, there's these that are kind of smaller and finer, and there's these that are coarser. A lot of times you use these for washing dishes. So you're going to take your coarse ones right now, and you're just going to go over the waxed area. And this is kind of going to buff it out. Go two at once. And these come in big pads, about this big, so then you can cut them up to the size you want. Just kind of go back and forth here. Make sure you get the tips. Now you're going to use the finer ones just to finish it off. Alright, so now you're done brushing it off. You're all finished with your wax snowboard. Lucas, just wax snowboard. Please comment, rate, like, subscribe.